Hey guys, Explicor here, and welcome back to KubiKraft. This is a little bit of a tender moment for me because this is likely to be the last episode I make. It's been about a year since I was regularly making KubiKraft videos. I have loads of clips that I haven't been able to get to edit time-wise, motivation-wise, everything. But today we're gonna go off to the end. We're going to do some end rating. And I feel like that might be the last thing that we do. Plus, 1.18 is coming, and this server is going to be reset. I'll talk more about that towards the end of the episode. But I did want to start here at the haunted house because this was the last project I was working on before I stopped recording. I'm very, very proud of all of the redstone work that I put into this. I realized that a lot of you haven't really seen the completed haunted house with the little details up at the top there. And the interior as well, all of the redstone. I mentioned I was really proud of that, but I didn't really explain what work was put into it. We've got a place here that has a variety of bud systems that pops out a couple of resources that the player might require when they're going through the haunted house, and a system over here in which you place a bed. The bed gets broken, and you get brought into a secret area, which we will get to just now. This is the kelp farm that I mentioned. This kelp farm is fueling the this furnace here, which means there will always be something to smelt. This bamboo, the player breaks, and it should give them the perfect amount to get a signal across to this elevator, which will bring the player all the way up to the top where the button puzzle room that I mentioned before is. And I'll quickly show what the secret passageway looks like. It's a little bit of parkour. You just get taken down to where the spawner is, and I kept the spawner a little bit of a secret because I wanted it to be a surprise that you were under time pressure to complete a series of puzzles because otherwise you'd get absolutely slaughtered by all the zombies. So you get close to the spawner, the zombies would start spawning. They would be brought along in the back of this area, and then they travel through this cone on the inside of this all the way up to the top to keep the pressure going as you go through each of the puzzles. So that's as far as I basically got, unfortunately. But the redstone involved in all of this was some of the most fun I've had, and that's why that was blocked. It's the most fun I've had in a while. As you can see, this would be the system that breaks the bed. Double piston extender. It would be hidden. All of this redstone here would be hidden within the building. So this would be like the living rooms and the kitchen. And as for the whole system that controls the bed, this was a big one, but I'm very proud of how it went. I tried to make it as compact as possible. Probably could make some tweaks on it, but it's just the quantity of redstone. I'm so happy with it. It's it's super pleasing in my eyes. And there we go. We've got the chute down to the mouse spawner. We can. Oh my god, I completely forgot about this. I don't know. Like, I didn't forget about it. Obviously, I knew it was here. Second thing I wanted to get to is the hospital because the hospital did get a lot of progress done with it. All of the rooms are done now except for the canteen areas and the main areas here, the hallway. But the hospital, that's how I left the hospital. Very close to finished, but not quite. I'm still, as with the haunted house, I'm still really proud of all of the work that I put into to this building. And architecturally, I'm also extremely proud. So apart from the haunted house and the hospital, there were a couple of other things that happened while I was recording, but I wasn't editing. The server did a really fun Coliseum chicken fight, and also then a nether raid where we went into a bunch of different bastions. It was a lot of fun. Lots of death, though, but I think everyone left there. Probably some good memories. So both of those happened off stream. Off. I've been streaming too much. Off video. The other thing is I ended up dying. I was streaming KubiKraft and I had connection issues. I fell into lava and I lost all my stuff. Browdy hooked me up with the Elytra again, and I bought the netherite gear from the main shop area, and then all of these books here are, well, at least nearly all of them are thanks to Gift JJ. I am going to go ahead to the end, get some XP, upgrade my gear, and then we're going to meet up with Xylophony, an OG member of the server who only recently started finding time again to come back on. He's been grinding a lot, and he died in the end. We're going to try and retrieve his stuff and also do a little bit of an end raid. So that's the plan. So off we... Whoa. That's cool. You see how, like, this whole area has expanded on this way? The abbey has gotten bigger. The spawn area is like much more filled in. I know a couple of the newer players too. It's really cool to see how like it kept living. Whoa, cool. New shop. Ah, new base. Nice house. I like it. It's a little modern. I used the wrong portal. I went through that one instead of this one, but all right, let's go. Finally. That's not a glitch. That's genuinely how... Oh my god. This is a really cool farm. It's very aesthetic. It's really, really funny to me how little I use the XP grinder, the end farm. Because it's so good, and every time I use it, it's like it's way towards the end of the series. Look at that. Mending, Unbreaking 3, Feather Falling 3, Protection 4, and Depth Strider 3. OP. That's amazing. I love that. I love seeing that. That's just... It's music to my ears, but without the music bit. There we go. And finally, Mending 3, Unbreaking 3, Protection 4, Aqua Affinity, and Respiration. This is insanely fun to look at. It makes me feel so powerful. I may as well also enchant my Diamond Axe with the Efficiency 4 and everything else usually that I use. Okay, so I came back here. I enchanted my Diamond Sword with Mending and Sharpness. I only had a regular Diamond Sword. Wasn't enchanted. And I brought some Totem of Undying as well, because that was something else I was missing. I know it's not the most OP one, but it'll do. I think it'll do very nicely, much better than just a regular iron one. And it's got Mending too, so... It's amazing to look at myself with netherite armor. Never thought I'd see the day. Everything's ready. I'm just waiting for Silo to get over to the end right now. Obviously, we're doing like a mission to recover his stuff. So he already mentioned that he doesn't have the best gear. Meanwhile, I've got the best gear I've ever had in Minecraft, like ever. So hopefully it balances out. Although it turns out we're both pretty much new to the end stuff, which I think kind of makes sense. Silo was always a very similar kind of player. On previous seasons, it was a lot of building and exploring and stuff. I think we both had similar kind of priorities when it came to builds. Not sure how he is with redstone, actually. I don't think I've been exploring his builds deep enough or long enough to know. All right, so it's a very quick update here. We've managed to get Silo's stuff. Turns out it wasn't anything like high diamond or netherite, which is good. It means he didn't lose anything that important. And now we're at the stage where we're just collecting the chests, collecting the good loot. I want to make sure that I'm not missing any chests. And now I'm just going to keep going downwards because that's the best chance of survival I have. Ah, fudge. Thank God for feather falling, honestly. Okay, we've just bridged over to a second city. Now the raid begins. Wow, this is cool. I was gonna say fantastic loot, and then I saw this, which isn't as fantastic, but oh my god. That's awesome. Fortune 3 too. Despite being a short end raid, it wasn't. It was a good bit of fun. I surprised myself with capabilities there. And it's like I can't get over the fact that I just witnessed firsthand what end loot is like, because I don't think I've really ever. I mean, I told Silo that I've done it once before, but that time I also don't think I looked at any of these items, and I hadn't realized how good they were. Like end busting might be a thing that I go for early next on the earlier side of next season instead of grinding for the books and everything. But that's something I'll get to at the end of the episode, and definitely something I'll actually decide on whether I'll do it or not once season 9 starts. It's weird how like I don't think I just will stop playing on season 8. I think it's season 8 that we're talking about here. I don't think I'll just stop playing. Like I might join in to maybe help someone in the end, for example. I probably won't make a video about it though. But I'll probably do those kind of like small activities. But I'm already like thinking back on all of the builds, like my mob farm, for example. Still very proud of that whole system. Um, Honestly, like so many builds and so many machines that I've been able to make this season, which I'm really happy with. So it's weird because like I'm currently in the end and I'm already thinking about, oh, I built this and I built that. So like it feels like my brain's pretty decided on the fact that I probably won't be doing much else. It's very melancholic. Yeah, it's like a bittersweet, melancholic and bittersweet. This whole ordeal. There are only a couple of things that I wanted to, only a couple more things that I wanted to do before I ended the episode. Potentially the final episode of season 8. The first one is I do want to include some clips of unpublished videos. I've mentioned a couple of the activities we've done, but I'll include a couple of them before as like a compilation of things that I didn't manage to edit before.
As soon as we start killing chickens, we'll see numbers start to appear in the scoreboard on the side of the screen.
Okay.
And we can see who killed the most.
Oh my gosh, there's so many chickens.
Are we like killing unlimited swords? Is it like a race, or is it with one sword we kill as many chickens as we can?
Quit throwing those eggs. You're making game lag.
Okay, Google. Set a timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, and that's starting now.
Oh my gosh, it's so laggy.
It's hard to hit chickens.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, they don't even take damage. What the heck?
Winston,
Oh.
you killed 4.
Total
I'm
lag.
Oh.
I think the server just crashed.
Oh no!
Oh, it's back.
Oh.
It's back!
Oh yeah, you guys need heads. I have a whole bunch of heads in a chest that I'm not using.
There's the timer.
Everybody swords up.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, empty my inventory.
I think they're all gone. My gosh, you guys. I don't see any more chickens. I don't see any more chickens. Great.
We could solve that with a few eggs.
No.
Frames. I feel special now.
You guys look at the tab menu so that we can make sure we have even teams.
Oh,
What's
was that
that?
necessary?
I don't know if it's necessary.
Oh, it's not. That does it not matter. I
Yeah.
thought there was a reason we had teams. Okay, maybe
it was for
not.
PvP.
That's just for PvP. So this is
Oh.
The
Wait, there's
true
PvP?
function.
Of
No,
course
this is
it's
just
PvP.
against
This is
raids,
a
so it doesn't really
Colosseum.
matter.
Oh wait,
There's
can
the
we?
raid.
Oh, and now we can start fighting things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just anything that moves, kill it.
Except for each
Oh.
other.
I think I hit Kyle right when you said that.
You got him? You good?
No, I just kind of jumped down. There's this dude with a sword here who wants to wreck my face. Oh, there's a chest down there.
Oh, they hit really hard.
Yes, they hit very hard. And now he's wearing your diamond, stealing your gold, and wearing your elytra.
Okay, well that's pretty bad. Uh-oh. Oh,
Where are you?
my base.
Do you see all of these? Oh, buddy, get out of here. Okay, I need to eat.
I'm behind you, by the way. Don't get.
You're behind me.
Yeah,
How did you? What?
He's a
did you
wizard.
get in?
He just disappears. And I had a whole bunch of lovely blocks.
Okay, I see it.
And
I think.
all of my backup stuff.
Here, I can get it if you
Come
move.
on. I am so scared.
I'm dying.
You know those little 1-block drops?
Okay, I'm going around to break that spawner because it's driving me crazy.
No.
No?
No!
Don't break it. Oh, Isabel died. I don't know. Okay, spawner's gone. Sorry, whoever wanted it. It's gone.
No.
Well, there's one
That's a good
closer
call.
to spawn than that.
Yeah.
They're mad at me because I mined gold. Hang on, let me get a good vantage point. Very low.
Tried to.
I actually think I
saw
died.
that.
I died next to lava. I think maybe.
Yeah, your stuff's fine.
Okay.
Oh, those guys are there.
Oh, Hope
April,
fell.
you keep falling.
Yeah.
Where's her stuff?
Down at the
Well,
bottom.
technically, the hog bonked me to my death. So.
I did just remember that I forgot to mention one thing, and that is that I was working on a song. I perfected a song. It had 4 versions of it where I was just working on it hard, and it was meant to be put under the reveal of the completed haunted house. So obviously, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. I realized that I don't want to force the song into this episode, and so instead, I've uploaded it to SoundCloud. But if any of you are curious, I'm linking the SoundCloud in the description of the video. Let's get on with the rest of the outro. There we go, the signature silo. This is where I got the waving sign from. I think it was Silo back in season 6, maybe 7. At the latest 7. Sister was just saying he's also looking forward to the server restart. So speaking of, here are the plans for season 9. I've already spent a bunch of time designing the base that I want. I've already got loads of ideas. And a cool kind of lore component to it too. In terms of the building, used a lot of architecture principles that I've picked up along my course. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. It's going to be a big project, and I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing most in terms of like whether I'm going to be doing more YouTube videos or Twitch streams. If you do want to catch season 9, I would sort of recommend you give my Twitch channel a check. To keep updated for when the server resets, which will be, by the way, once 1.18 comes out. So I think that's in December. So in December, if you are curious as to what's going on with Season 9, go check out my Twitch channel. And if I do decide to stream, to only stream Season 9, you'll be able to catch all of that there. Otherwise, I will probably see you then over here on the YouTube channel. So with that said, it's been an absolute pleasure so far. Lots of fun. This season was one of the best seasons I've ever had in Minecraft. It's the furthest I've ever gotten. Ever. So let's see if I can beat that next season, or at least keep having as much fun. So that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Mwah! I haven't done that in so long.